Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Spurs have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3-1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Trail Blazers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Wembanyama all out there with Paul. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Gonzalez in at the 5 spot. And for the Trail Blazers, they've got Ayton. Bob Williams is out there with Grant. And there's Flash, and it's Sharp in at the 2 spot. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Pass to Gonzalez. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
Now, here's Sharp, defended by Paul. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Wall finds LaVine. Here's Gonzalez. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Out to the right wing. Sharp. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. Gonzalez into the lane.
And LaVine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Flash, True on the 14-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Paul. Here's Gonzalez. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Flash. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Paul. And it's Sharp missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Gonzalez, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Grant. No good on the triple. Williams against Gonzalez. Up and in on the layup. Gonzalez has got 12 in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Grant, that's good.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Here's Gonzalez, and another basket for San Antonio.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Flash, covered by Wall. And the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Norman Powell, and it's Coffey in at the small forward.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Sohan, the pass to Pop. Now, Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Mark at 6. Count the basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Simons against Powell. There's the 3. And it's Simons missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wembanyama, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now, here's Thibault. No scoring in this one. Buries it from three-point range. Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers. Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Wembanyama with it. And there it is for him. Wembanyama has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Brown outside. And stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Portland with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Flash.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
For the Trailblazers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Brown. Williams comes in for Walker. And it's Sharp in for Matisse Thybulle. Paul's checked in for San Antonio. John Wall comes in for Amir Coffey. 51 seconds left in the first half. Flash passes to Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post.
It's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
And Wall kicks to Paul. And that one is off. Simons with the defensive effort. Pulls up on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. It's Wall with the drive.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for him.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Flash. Launches a three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, you know, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. A chance for them to put away this series. What's the mindset in that locker room, big fella?
Well, they need to act like an apex predator, like a tiger, like a hawk, like a bear, you name it.
Well, they just went on a whole safari. But Shaq is right. They'll need to smell blood in the water and have no mercy.
Getting primal out here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. What a game we're seeing from Money.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Sharp out there with Flash. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Spurs leading by 6. Gonzalez into the lane. Takes it off the glass. Gonzalez has got the first field goal of the second half for San Antonio.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the middle. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes it inside. Basket good. 18 points for Money.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. That 3 off the mark.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
1:52 left to play here in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Spurs also with the sub. Norman Powell's checked in for John Wall. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Gonzalez. Carries it down low. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Simons from outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gonzalez into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Gonzalez has got 10 points in just the second half. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Puts up a 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Spurs leading by 13. Outside Gonzalez. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in. Gonzalez has got 12 points now in the quarter. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Flash is checked in for Anthony Simons.
Lineup for the Trailblazers. Number 9.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Big thanks to your laser dancers.
Pass to Flash. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Gonzalez into the lane, and it goes down 2 points. Gonzalez has got 28.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs leading by 13. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Levine is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Wall. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gonzalez in at the center.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The pass to Williams. To the inside. Rejected by Gonzalez. Driving in, and he slams it one-handed.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
To the middle, here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Here's Gonzalez. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Goes up the baseline. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Flash. Passes it to Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 13. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez against Ayton. Gonzalez's shot is off, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 13. They double him with Wall. Ayton with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Grant surveying the D. On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton. Wembanyama knocks it away.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Here's Gonzalez. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Spurs.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Money.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And they recover it. Walker the pass to Simons. Fires for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he makes good on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Brent Barry, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.